This is the Miss Wolfie from our half-acre homestead. Will you ask me to do a video on how I cook with my garden medley vegetables? Here we go. Hey friends, now I gotta tell ya, the first time I did this, I didn't video it, but I used a cup of rice and it was too much. This time I used a half a cup of rice and it wasn't enough. It was still really delicious, but the rice was slightly mushy. So when you see me make this, use 3/4 of a cup of long grain rice, not instant rice, long grain. Okay, there's my crock pot. Here's my ingredients. I got 1 jar of my garden medley. And I have a handful of leeks because I'm making another batch of garden medley. And I could do this fresh, but I want to show you how I use it with the quart jar. So I've got one little handful of leeks here. Half a cup of rice. Now we had hamburgers last night. We got 2 hamburgers left over from last night. They're raw, but there's only 2, which means that's 1 supper for Howard. So I'm just going to use them up in a supper for both of us. In the crock pot, on low, because it's only 1 in the afternoon, I'm going to drop these 2 hamburgers. They can be broken up later if I wish. I'm going to drop in my handful of leeks, my half a cup of rice. Now remember, there wasn't a whole lot of garlic when I did this, so I'm adding some for flavor now, along with the leeks. But this can be used in a base with soup. I mean, I still have quart jars of chicken broth with meat in it, right? So, get this out of here. So if you have like a quart jar with just some meat in the bottom and broth, you throw in a jar of that and a jar of this, and you've got instant like vegetable meat soup. You know what I mean? Now you can do this with any meat or no meat at all. You could just do vegetables and rice. But trust me, a half a cup of rice is all you're going to need. And that is on low. Where's my lid? For the rest of the day. Supper. Wait till you see it. And as you can see, I'm about to start canning up more garden medley. The only difference is this has a couple of hot peppers in it, more regular peppers, and more garlic. Oops, sorry about the steam. Doesn't that look amazing? I came in, chopped up the meat once and gave it a stir. Wait till Papa gets home. I'm going to say the rice is a little mushy because the last time I made this I used a cup of rice and it was too much rice. So I'm going to say for this recipe, use 3/4 of a cup of rice. Okay, remember the last time I put too much rice in? This time I didn't put enough. So it's a little on the mushy side, but how's the flavor?
Awesome.
I put some hot pepper in and some leeks. Thanks, baby. This is the Miss Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying, if you're canning, crock pot's your best friend. And that's just one of the ways I use my garden medley. Take care. God bless.